You ever hear the saying, before I could do, you ever hear the saying, every time a fly drop on you, it drop an egg?
I heard that.
Well, who eggs is they dropping because this ain't pregnant? They dropping the spider ant. And everything you, and I'm gonna end this here, everything you drop on the floor, ant, no matter what it is, food or metal or plastic, everything that you drop on the floor, an ant either take it to a spider for them to, because they perform forensics, for them to perform forensics, or it take it to the spider to see what new inventions humans have come out with. Humans are being spied on by insects because they don't understand that these are.
I love that, right? Because he not lying, and like it's crazy. A lot of people.
That's what World War II was about.
That's what I'm saying, right? A lot of people watching try to understand this. It's something that you got to understand that everything is connected. Like everything that you see, every animal, every species, everything is connected. You remove one, you remove it all. So everything is connected, and everything is like doing the same thing we doing. We just think we're the most intelligent. Because,
and I said to say this, and I'm not saying he said nothing wrong, but I have to jump in and say this. And my people said, "What's up?" They told me to hit. I'm like, I'm gonna hit you in a second. We have become too close to somebody that's not us to where we started having thoughts that are not ours. Like when you watch it, it's called Eurocentricity. And no, I'm not racist, but I'm being honest. Like I know that if I'm watching what's the shit called for the sunblock commercial, right? Sunscreen. I know that shit is not for me.
Sunscreen is not for black people?
No, because we have melanin. We don't need to block the sun. But for a specific people that don't have melanocytes or melanosomes in the epidermis layer of their skin, and they have, let's say genetic indifferences. That's a nice way to say it to make sure this video is still safe. For people who have genetic indifferences and are not fully actually human, right? Genetically engineered species, they do need sunblock. Just like a shark don't need an air tank like a scuba diver, but we ain't no sharks or fish. We need air tanks, right? So imagine a shark living next door to a scuba diver for so long that the woke up one day and asked his to give him a scuba tank, and she like, you a shark, you don't need that. So that's what happened. Black people, we don't realize that we are living next to so many different forms of species that are foreign. It's one thing to ask, where do white people come from? Where do Arabs come from? Where do Jews come from? Mm-hmm. That's one thing that is still arguing about, even though I know exactly the answer. But imagine after that, now you got to argue about where did this type of dog come from out of that type of dog? Where did this fly come from? Where did this creature come from? We have over 20,000.
Where did the 12 disciples come from?
See? It was zodiac signs.
Explain it to us.
Well, each and
every... What
is
your sign?
Virgo.
So 12 disciples were like Jesus. That wouldn't.
Well, Jesus is considered symbolic to the
Capricorn.
sign.
Jesus is a Capricorn.
Symbolic. Right. So that's right. And so zodiac. And the 12 in the last supper, right? The specific positions is symbolic to the different seasons and things like that. And it is supposed to be astrological.
So 12 disciples wasn't actual people, it was actually zodiac signs.
Yes, and let me break this down why that's important. So people don't be like, oh, we don't believe in that. A constellation is a group of stars that form a particular pattern. A zodiac sign or a zodiac constellation is a group of stars that form a particular pattern, but they affect you because you're the closest to it. So on Earth, we have 12 zodiac signs, but on another planet, we might got 30. The zodiac constellation to the organism is always going to be the group of stars that's the closest to its planet, right? So our particular sun has 12 other goddamn suns or stars or patterns, right? We want to call them, that waves influence the shit out of it because they the closest. But if we was on another planet, another galaxy, they might have 50 stars that influence the shit out of this one. So the point is, these celestial objects follow each other as we travel through space, and a lot of y'all may not have been given this model in school, and I'm glad this gentleman brought it up. Do we, learn in school? Obviously, no. The solar system is not what you call heliocentric. It's geocentric, or is what I like to call vortex-centric. What is heliocentric before I go into the geocentric and vortex-centric? Heliocentric is the misunderstanding that the sun is in the middle and that we have planets and everything else revolving around the sun. Not only is that physically wrong, that's psychologically wrong, because that'd turn you selfish on accident as a man, because you would think that the world revolve around you. When it don't, it follow you. If the world revolve around you, at some point in time, you're going to collapse on yourself and turn into a black hole. It's too much weight. But if the world follow you, it's always going to be balanced. So the point is, not only is that wrong,
So
physically,
how you suggest things go instead of going like this? How you
the
suggest
sun
go?
is the best analogy I give is like when get married and they put the cans on the back of the car and you dragging the cans. That's how the sun is going around the universe. The sun is pulling the planets. The planets ain't rotating around the sun. The sun is traveling at exactly 70,000 kilometers an hour, right? And I forgot how many. I think that's 100. That's something miles per hour. We'll translate it, but I know kilometers for sure. 70,000 kilometers per hour. The sun is traveling. Let's say this is going this way, unless it's getting ready to, it's going cyclically. It's going in a big circle, but you're not gonna see it going in a circle from a certain perspective because it ain't no line, right? Unless you can see that little. Unless you got a spider's web or something, you can see
So
that
everything
magnetism.
is following the sun.
Yes, the sun is traveling and everything is behind it doing this, swirling behind it in a vertex, and it's
I get the
traveling.
sun. Can you explain the moon? Tell me
Yes.
why.
The moon is masculine and feminine mix.
I know that, but I came up with my own theory on why sometimes I walk outside and I don't see the moon.
Right.
Why is it? Because I came up with this. Sometimes when you go outside and you don't see the moon, that means you're dreaming. But if you do see the moon now, but I want to. What is your?
I don't rule out.
Yeah.
I don't rule. Listen to me. You never know if somebody getting up every day and flashing us with that silver shit like on Men in Black and we don't know.
Right. The moon the moon's always there, but there's the dark side of the moon. Maybe you see that and then you don't see the
It ain't never happened to you. You
It's
walk
not-
outside and you don't see the moon. I'm talking about the new
A lot of
moon.
times I don't see the moon.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't see anything that I'm looking for. If you're looking for something, you probably ain't gonna see it.
I would. That's a wise answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that. If you're looking for it, you probably ain't gonna see it, right? The Bible has been for a long time, and I don't think nobody actually ever read the Bible. I don't know. I can't say nobody.
I haven't read it, but my grandmama
But 12
pushed it
disciples-
in my head.
Right.
You know, she told me different. I grew up in a church. They
Because that was
Turn the ring off.
that was her philosophical anchor, and I respect that.
Yeah, they stayed drilling it into me, but it was always stuff that I just questioned all the time. And then
Right.
as I grew up,
What was that called? What it say?
I became more spiritual. I became more of a more thinker.
That's
Right,
the game.
critical
And then-
thinker. Right.
And then my family kind of took a step back from me, like, hey, what is this that you doing?
Because you're not controllable
Yeah.
no more.
I'm
Yeah.
working.
And that's what it be about. And this is no disrespect, because I got religious family. No disrespect. It don't even be about that. It be about we can't control this thought process. We can't control the way you see the world, which means we don't know how you see it, and we are afraid of not knowing what you're thinking, because we only that's afraid of not knowing what you're thinking all the time is that's trying to control you. Right. And answering that, and I'm not abandoning that answer, but I also want to make sure I answer his question. I didn't abandon his question. Also, you may not see the moon depending on where we are in the world, based upon if they spraying in the air. Like it's a million reasons, but also I'm pretty sure he was thinking this too. The moon, some people argue, may be actually a base disguised as a celestial body. They say that's what the Death Star is on Star Wars. So we can go into that.
agree with that?
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this because this has been proven. Somebody have astral projected, right, and they went to the moon and astral projected, right, and when they went there, they saw the base, right. We know the astral police, they called them, they locked them up. Their body is still here, but they are locked up on the other side of the moon right now.
I know you could. Oh, go ahead.
Listen, and this is documented. This is not something I'm just making up. Their body is here. They astral projected to the moon. They got caught. They locked up because nobody supposed to be on that side of the moon.
Okay, so that brings me to this now. And a lot of people want me to ask me this. A lot of my friends watch you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my family, they watch you.
Hello.
And they wanted me to make sure and ask, are you okay? Because we've
very
seen
much.
it. We've seen a difference.
ring off, gang.
I've seen a difference. Me, my friends, my family.
turn the
We
ring
watched
off?
you, and
On the side.
something changed. Like to me, I feel like something
Right.
changed. Like, do you feel like that? Do you feel like something
is it?
changed with you?
Yeah, that's
like,
it. Yeah.
Tell me about that part, because that's why I wanted to.
Well, thank you for giving a fuck to ask me.
Yes, that's one of the main
you for
reasons
giving
why
a-
I brought you.
Yeah.
Christine.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. That wine, that bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my bad. That's
Yeah.
my bad. That's my
Yeah,
bad. Salute, bro. That's
okay.
right. He on point. He on point. He on point. He on point. Let me
Okay,
make
so
sure.
I one of the main reasons I wanted you to come out here was because I did want to check on you. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? Like I have a couple of spiritual friends. They be like, hey, you know what's going on with Pharaoh?
Yes.
I'm gonna bring him out here and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna see what it is. Like if it's something we could do to help. Like
Oh, it's
whatever.
listen. We could. I'm gonna just tell y'all right.
Like content like disappeared or something like that. Would you
Just my life.
No,
period.
nothing
Just-
disappeared. But like he looked different. Like I'm gonna say it how it is. He spoke a lot more. His videos was like millions and millions of views. Like,
I'm gonna get right to it.
Yeah.
To it. And like I said, as long as I get my, not as long, because I ain't no money hungry. But like I said, I got 3 kids, and like I said, I'm trying to live life. So yes, I'm gonna continue to stress this point. But really, what it is I'm gonna just give you a synopsis, right? Boom. Okay, for example, like on March 9th when I went to court for shit that was already dismissed, and I got all of the documentation on me already. I already submitted it. My social worker got it. No, I ain't gonna say I didn't need one. They gave me one, and I won her now, and I'm keeping her now. So my social worker got all of that shit. But I said to say this, like on March 9th, I was reading my dad's death certificate, which also happened to be my oldest daughter's solar return / birthday, right? And I realized that my father died near 8 months after they told me he was dead. So I should say this, that was in 2013. So from 2012 till now, my life has just been very, very, very human trafficking, dealing with the government, and I'm constantly being given paperwork that's either fabricated or they're throwing it out.
You said the government targeted you?
Well, targeted me, but also I would just say, had I not knew the law or been wise enough to know how to get through this, and I would have died, I wouldn't be here. So for me, what really just blew me was just like, how many have y'all did this to that died,
so
that
is it
never
stress?
made it out?
You and Rashad Jamal had to run together, didn't y'all?
Yup, and we're gonna bring that up. But I don't know him though, and we still gonna bring it up. And don't let me forget, don't let me skip that. And whoever else we need to bring up, we're gonna bring up. I would say stress, but really what it was just betrayal. Like, and I say this on camera.
Which that'll stress you.
Yeah, and that would kill you. Yeah. And my baby mothers ain't in jail. They're home right now. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie to my kids though about where the fuck I was at. I have not been around because your mother did this and she got the rest of her life potentially to do something to make her spirit right for when she go. Like I said, I ain't her goddamn father. I ain't their fathers. But I will say this, it was just different, bro. Like imagine the government or imagine this racist ass white trying to clip you.
So they stopped you from making your videos?
Nah, fuck them videos. I got deleted off everything. Fuck them videos.
And you keep getting deleted on stuff.
I can't even
they keep closing your Cash App. They keep closing your bank account.
It get deeper than that. Cash
Do they
App,
close your bank accounts?
Yes. All my everything is closed. But they got it to where my phone is tracked to where I can't even use this device.
What you do all the millions on YouTube? What happened with the traction? What happened with the traction? Like what happened? Did people just stop calling you, stop booking you?
Nah, it ain't even about that. It's about I was using my YouTube, even though YouTube wasn't paying me, I was using it as a free promoter because I had so many followers. It was easy for me to say, hey, I'm gonna be in this city at this time.
And they shut your YouTube down too.
Deleted the fuck out
What
of
was
that
your
years ago.
What was your most income that you made? Was it from? I mean, not income that you made, but where did
Right, that's
the
right.
bulk of it come from? Was it YouTube?
No.
Traveling.